In a row. Oh my God, the 31st of December 2025. Quack, quack, ducks in a row. Ever heard that saying? Quack, quack, ducks in a row? I'm sure you have. I used to say it a lot, actually. I would do it when I didn't have my ducks in a row, when I had my ducks in a row, when I had my ducks in a massive row, when I had my ducks completely scattered apart. I'd say quack, quack, ducks in a row, because fake it till you make it, positive thinking, manifestation, feel like you've already, achieved it, kind of thing. So that's like my quack, quack, ducks in a row. And I just happen to have a duck. It's not in a row, but quack, quack. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Meet Quack. Quack. Meet Duckie. Duckie. I don't think, Bill, you've met my duck before. Hey, Bill. Oh, Bill. Hey, Mike. Have you met my duck before? Hey, Mike. Hey, Bill. Quack, 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 quack. Okay, stop talking, Dora. Let's just finish this concoction down. My little yellow concoction: turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, apple cider vinegar, lemon, honey. Oh, it's good for you. How you feeling today, Bill? You well? You just went to gym, Bill, Mike. Well, don't have to ask you how you feel, Mike. You feel good, right? The endorphins are pumping, pumping, pumping. What'd you do? Did you do weights? Did you do cardio? Cardio and weights? Did you do a Pilates class? What did you do, Mike? Sounds all quacked up. Man, we are quackers today. We are quackers. Ah, you like the cross-country machine? Yeah, that's a cool machine. Cool. That's good exercise, actually. Yeah. So it is 7:21 a.m. in the morning here in Australia. And we are, if you haven't kind of noticed or feel, I'm excited. It is the last day of the year for Dora, guys. Shake it up. Shake it up. Now, can we get a copyright this morning? Let's take it on. Let's take it on, guys. Radio roulette. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Okay. Are you there? I had to turn off my Bluetooth because my Bluetooth was blocking my radio. All right. So we like to shake this up. Ready? Let's go. No. We need... Take it. Take it. 20 to 50% off. No. We need a song. We need a good song. Take it, take it, take it. We need something better than that.
It's Space Foxy in the meet.
Okay, I've got to. This kiss is beautiful. Okay. I've got to be careful about copyright, right? So that's why I can't play the song very much, because you play it more than 10 seconds, you get a copyright. All right, so let's drink some of this. So guys, okay, so, hold on, it's got here. Mike's just got here, so I do cardio for, just got here. Okay, so you're at gym. Okay, cool. Oh, that's great. We're going to exercise together, Mike. This is awesome. We cardio for half an hour and then I do weights. That's great. And Bill's got here, no, woke up feeling sick, 345 sugar levels, for some reason way too high. Okay, so Bill, can I ask you the questions? What happened in the last 24 hours for you? What did you eat? What did you drink? What did you do, like, much? I know you're probably staying in the house at the moment because it's like blizzardy outside, but like, you gotta, I mean, there has to be a reason why you're spiking like this. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna drive to the beach. Stop talking about going to the beach, putting it down. I'd love you to like my live too, that'd be help. I'll be 5 minutes driving, talking to you in the background, blah, 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 And we're going to the beach, and then we're going to start walking. We've got 5 to 6 Ks to do this morning. And I'm completely ramped, guys, because I looked at my heart rate, my heart stats this morning. And, you know, that's the app on the iPhone that kind of tracks your kilometers, your steps. And it tells you your averages a month, a week, a year. And it told me that for 2025, I am walking like 2 kilometers more than last year. So last year, 2024, I averaged about 6 Ks a day over the whole year. So that's an average 6 Ks a day, every day for 2024. This year, my average is for 2025 is 8 Ks a day. That's actually pretty good. Like, I wouldn't want to be any more than 8 Ks, I think, because, like, you know, walking 8 kilometers a day is a lot. So that's probably about 3 miles a day, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not really great with miles and stuff. But, you know, that's interesting. So I love looking at stats. I know, you know, we should be looking at YouTube stats, but, you know, whatever. That's another day, another topic. But your health stats are really important. Like, you know how, like, Bill's talking about his sugar levels. I mean, I know it's no comparison here. You know, stats are very important. Like, you know, looking at Bill's stat, that is sugars, very important, right? It tells him, and plus he's feeling sick this morning. Not great. So sorry, I'm kind of talking over that and, you know, talking about, yay, I'm, you know, walking 2 kilometers out, you know, better than last year. Not to take away from the fact that, you know, Bill, you're suffering at the moment. But I do want to know, Bill, like, what did you do in the last 24 hours? You know, is it possible? I mean, again, I know Mike, your son has diabetes. So is it possible that you can do absolutely nothing, eat the normal food, exercise the same, drink the same water, all the same stuff, and your sugar levels go up? Is it just systems, like your system? Or is it a thing, like, you know, you ate too much, or you ate too much sugar, or you didn't check your sugars, or you had blah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. As I said, I don't really know much about diabetes, I'm going to be honest. But I'm just curious if, Mike might have a bit of an intake into that because his son has diabetes. So welcome to the chat if you're new here, or if you're in the chat and I'm just ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you, I'm driving. And I'm just putting some sunscreen on my face because it is 25 degrees outside and the sun is pumping. And Dora is completely psyched. I'm so excited. It is the last day of the year here in Australia and I've started it great. I have not looked at YouTube, guys. I have not looked at YouTube. So if you wrote me a comment or if a video went viral, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not life, guys. I'm sorry. But I need to keep myself on track. Mornings, I need to get myself into a better routine of not looking at my phone. Because if I look at my phone, I suck half my day away. Have you noticed that? So please, if you're planning to do something today, don't be watching my live. Jump off it and go do it. You know, I will walk and talk to myself all day long. It's not a problem. But yeah, this morning, last day of the year, I started it right. I did a meditation. It was amazing. I did some reading. It was amazing. I went to the toilet. It was amazing. You know, the simple act of going to a toilet is an amazing feat. I think it's amazing. I know it sounds strange that I'm talking about bowel movements and body movements, but I think, you know, the fact that you can enjoy a number 1 and a number 2 in the morning, first thing in the morning, it's one of my favorite things. I know I'm strange, but just think about it, right? If you're regularly going to the toilet, it means you're healthy. You know, if you wake up and you're constipated or something like that, that's not a good thing, right? So yeah, anyway, that just shows me that, you know, I'm healthy. I know, what a topic, hey? What a topic. I'm talking about pooping. No buffing here. Am I stuck? Am I here? I'm not seeing buffing. Oh, Susan! Hey, mate. How you going? Susan, thank you for my little pep talk yesterday. So Susan had to give me a little bit of pep talk yesterday because I felt yesterday I was a little bit overloaded with life. And I'm probably going to feel a bit like that in a few hours, because after my walk I have to help Diego and his friend put up ceiling panels on the deck. So I'm kind of like the spare dick, literally. I'm holding it up in the middle while they're banging it up. And I tell you, I'm using muscles that you don't use these muscles very well. So my arms are sore, my neck is sore. Poor Dora, poor Dora. Stop your complaining, Dora. You know, Diego's doing this amazing job and I'm complaining about the deck. Hey Heather, how you going? Heather, it is the last day of the year here for me. I know it's the second last for you. It must be like 10 o'clock at night for you and Heather in Ireland. Yeah, Mike's phone's stuck. Mike's at the gym, guys. Mike is working out. Mike is working those muscles. Mike is doing some cardio and then he's going to do some weights. He's on the ski machine. Anyone done the ski machine? I love that ski machine. That's fun, that thing. It's very fun. So guys, I'm just gas bagging while I put some sunscreen on because it is quite warm out there. And you know, you look after, not only am I looking after my health by walking, putting sunscreen on is, I guess, looking after my health. Debatable though, because you know, sunscreen is full of shit. But this apparently stuff is called Travel Gang. Proudly supported, blah, blah. It's 50 plus, it's natural minerals, Australian made. I bought it from a health food shop. It's supposed to have none of the toxins that, you know, the sunscreens normally have. So I hate wearing sunscreen, but I have to wear sunscreen, right? 'Cause I've got a million freckles. And Mike goes, they're angel kisses. All of those are angel kisses. I have a lot of angels, guys, a lot of angels. So anyway, yeah, sunscreen I have a love-hate relationship with, even though this is supposed to be, you know, better for you. I have this in my head that sunscreen's bad. But anyway, I would like to learn how to make sunscreen. Anyone know how? Susan, I bet you Susan knows how to make sunscreen. Coconut oil, there's something you need to get. It's coconut, some kind of clay. Anyone know how to make sunscreen? Like a non-toxic sunscreen? Now I've got this stuff called Sun Butter, Surf Zinc. Again, it's supposed to be a better quality that hasn't got the bad shit. So this one's got like a tint on it. Not selling anything, guys. If I was, I'd be like, $5.99, $5.99. Use my link, Dora 103. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, on hot days, I always just put an extra bit of zinc on it. Just, especially my nose. My nose gets a lot of sun, right? All right, stop your talking, Dora. Let's get out to this beach. Introduce you to Duckie. Hey, guys. Hey, Heather. Hey, Susan. Quack, quack. Ducks in a row. It is the 31st of fucking December. We fucking got there. I am so elated. I'm so grateful. Some of my friends didn't make to the 31st of January, guys. Sorry, 31st of December. My friend Jen passed away about 3 months ago. She just turned 50. She's dead. It's very, very sad. You know, so I do feel very, very grateful that I'm only 50 years young, and I'm very, very grateful to be here. I woke up this morning, and that's you got to be grateful for that, right? Sorry to pull down this conversation. Let's walk. Let's walk. Now we need a hat. I'll find a hat somewhere. We are at the beach. Dora's looking for a hat. Please hat, be here somewhere. Nope. We need to take Duckie with us? Yeah, why not? Let's take a bottle of water with us. Why not? Electrolytes with us? Why not? Okay, we don't need an umbrella, I doubt. Do we need an umbrella, guys? I don't think we need an umbrella. Okay, we are looking for a hat. Oh, here we go. Hey guys, look at these shoes, guys. This is a random purchase a couple of years ago online. Never buy shoes online, guys, just saying. When I used to work in an office, these would be office shoes. But they don't fit me. I'm donating to my friend Mel. She wants them. They're supposed to be a size 10. They're not a size 10. All right. And, guys, I took a whole lot of stuff to the op shop, the thrift shop, guys. I donated a whole lot of stuff and a whole lot of shoes, guys. So we have been getting rid of shit, guys. Getting rid of shit. All right. Haven't finished my green juice. Sorry, just bear with me a second, guys. Sorry. Look at my face for a second. Okay. Backpack up. Let's go. Oh, that's what I forgot. Microphone. Oh, earbuddy things. All right, let's go. Hope you enjoyed my nose hairs then. Oh, God, look at it, guys. It's quite high, the tide today. Right. We always have to start our walk with a jumping for joy, putting our hands up in the air and saying how grateful we are. Morning. Actually, we might put you here. Put you up here. All right. Let's jump for joy. My last jumping for joy for 2025, guys. I'm excited. All right. Let's take our green juice with us. Backpack on. Backpack on. Let me plug in. She's warm, guys. She's very, very warm. What a beautiful day, guys. Right, we might walk up a bit here on the beach for a little bit, and then we'll go up on the pathway. So welcome to Wednesday, 31st of January, 7:38 a.m. Southeast Queensland, Redcliffe. My home. Very, very grateful. This is my home. People are already out and about swimming. Just go up on the track, guys. I'd really love to know, what are you most proud of this year that you've accomplished? It doesn't have to be a challenge, guys. It can be just like, I learnt to do this, or I got a new job, or I learned a new skill. I, successfully grew a chili plant. I successfully stayed alive. Love to know in the chat, what are you most proud of this year that you've actually accomplished? Sorry guys, I completely missed. There's a whole lot of the chat here that I completely missed. Thought I was still stuck on Heather saying hello to Susan. I'll stop here in a second, have a look at the chat. Actually, we'll wait. We'll go up to the toilet here. So guys, not ignoring you purposely, guys. but just, it is hard to see the chat when you're walking along because my screen doesn't have the glare protector. Oh, something smells bad, like something died. I think it might be well, I don't know, something. God, that was gross. A lot of people put their seafood in the local bins because, you know, seafood stinks. So I've walked past some really smelly bins in the last couple of days. My bin got collected today. We didn't have any seafood this year for Christmas. Sometimes we do. Okay, guys, let me have a little quick look at the chat. Actually, we'll go over here.
Someone will say something.
Go over to this little hut. I'd love to see, you know, what you're most proud of this year, of accomplishing, learning, or doing, or seeing. I've got a few things that I'm quite proud of, to be honest, or happy to, you know, have done this year. I'm going to be honest, 2025 has been a great year. 2024 was a great year too. And I'm going to say my health is the most thing that I'm most proud of. My health goals are definitely getting better. I'm, you know, losing more weight off my body, so that's helpful for my knees. Hello, seagull. There's a dog on the beach. Technically not allowed to have a dog on the beach, but we're not watching. We're not watching. Where's the seagulls today? All right, let me have a look at the chat, guys. What have I missed? What have I missed? Something Bill's. My writing is improving, Susan's saying. I am proud of that. Sounds like Florida beaches. I mean, the smelly bins, you mean, Bill? Believing in myself, Susan said. And Heather's like, I love that. Yes, I love that, Susan, too. Oh, are you saying that wasn't Dora's best jumping attempt? Oh, come on, guys. White man can't jump? Bill, white man can't jump? Oh, shit, bushfire weather time. Australian girls can't jump. Oi, oi. I was trying to put my hands in the air like, yeah, I've got the air, like, that's what I was trying to do. That wasn't my classic jump. But I don't care, Bill. You can give me shit all you like. You would never be able to walk in those shoes either. Yeah. To be honest, that's why I got rid of them, because I'm done working with those kind of shoes. I used to wear a lot of those kind of shoes. I donated them all. Even if I got a job back in an office, I would never wear them. Yeah, they're definitely no good for your feet. All right, so I'm looking backwards. You got a red pair too. Of course, Susan, you'd have them. I bet you used to have a few pairs of those shoes. What size foot are you, Susan? Just by curiousness. I'm a size 10. So Bill's got here, it's the 30th of December here for a 3:33 p.m. 4 below. So it's actually a bit warmer than normal. Great. Bill's got here, I'm grateful for every day. You're not promised tomorrow. That's right. Today's a gift. Yeah, you're right, actually. Where's my long sleeve shirt? I should be wearing a long sleeve shirt. I'm only going for a short walk today, guys. If I was walking my long walk, I would definitely be wearing my long sleeves. I know it's bad of me. I've been going through a pattern of I've been wearing it, then not wearing it. So I'm obviously in the pattern of not wearing it. So anyway, let's just get this walk done. We want to walk 5 to 6 Ks this morning, half of what we've got left to do. So I've got 33 Ks, no, not 33, 22 kilometres left, guys, for Holiday 100. We have done, if you did the maths, 68, no, 68. I can't do the math. I think I've done 68 Ks. No, 77. I've done 77. Oh my God, I don't know. I've got in my community post, I think it's 77. I've done 77 kilometres in the last, 7 sessions, days. Today is my last day, well, my second last day, and then tomorrow morning. So 22 kilometres left, divided by 2. I've got about 11 point something Ks to go each day. So my plan is, that's working for me, is to do half of them in the morning and then half of them in the afternoon. I went on an amazing walk yesterday afternoon. Mike got the end of it. We walked in the city in Brisbane. We walked back to the car and we saw the Story Bridge all lit up like Christmas in greens and reds. It was very, very pretty. I really enjoyed that walk yesterday afternoon. I am going to do another walk in the city this afternoon. But it's a bit different, guys. This afternoon, obviously it's New Year's Eve, right? I wasn't planning to do anything tonight. But of course, Dora's woken up feeling, like she could take on the world. And I'm not going to drink, guys. It's just not, I might have one drink, but I doubt it. But I was thinking, a couple of my favourite DJs, not favourite, but a couple of DJs I really like are playing in Brisbane tonight. It's not a big thing. It's only $30 a ticket, so it's not that much in the scale of how much raves normally cost. It's about 3 DJs are playing. It's in the valley, so I could find a park at my friend's house. I kind of thought, would it be a good idea to dance the New Year's in? Because it's been a fucking fantastic year. But I'm also mindful that I need to wake up tomorrow morning and I need to do 11, 12 Ks tomorrow. And again, I'll probably split them up, do half in the morning, half in the afternoon, or do the whole lot in one go. My knee is suffering a little bit at the moment. And I think that's because I have been, eating probably way more sugar than I normally do and way more alcohol than I normally do. So my body's probably way more inflamed. Mind you, I'm walking a lot more right now, so that's also got to affect my knee. But, my knee feels good this morning. I'm doing all the things like elevate, ice, compression, trying to have good sleep. I went to bed at a good time, slept, I think, about 8 hours last night. Doing all the good things, trying. And you probably say, well, Dora, probably not walking would be a good thing. I know. But you know what? Even my physio said to me, he goes, you know what? Don't stop walking. He goes, if you stop walking, then, yes, your knee might get better faster. But then when you start going back to walk again, you won't have that fitness and it'll hurt more. He goes, just keep on walking. And he says, split it up. He goes, you're pretty fit. You can walk 12 Ks. Excellent. Split it up. He goes, you don't need to be a hero. Split it up. So, anyway. Oh, lots of people stand-up paddleboarding this morning, guys. Guess what everyone got for Christmas, guys? Stand-up paddleboards. Oh, that's another thing that's happening tonight, guys. So, Brisbane City, we only had a little city. We don't have the amazing fireworks that are on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. But because Brisbane has a little river that goes through the middle, they have different fireworks in different areas. So tonight, they're actually doing a drone show. I've never seen a drone show. So they use drones for lights, right? So I believe that's going to be from the new casino. So, I don't know, I'm quite keen to see that. That's on at 9 o'clock. So they've got 3 sets of shows tonight. 7:45, there's going to be some early fireworks for families. And then 9 o'clock, they're going to have a drone show. And then at midnight, they're going to have the midnight fireworks. So I thought I would go for a walk this evening around the city, watch the 7:45 fireworks, stay and watch the 9 o'clock drone show, go back to my friend's house in the valley, have a shower, get changed, have something to eat, and then go out and to the club. That's like a 5-minute walk from their house, and go see, 12 o'clock on the dance floor dancing. Maybe not stay too long. Drive home, nice sleep, wake up in the morning, and then we're back here walking again. I don't know. Or, it's been a big year. Maybe it might be better to just sleep through midnight. I mean, it doesn't mean that much to me, I'm going to be honest, guys. When was the last time you guys saw, midnight on New Year's Day, Eve? I'll stop up here and have a chat. I'll have a look at the chat again. So, I don't know, I'm in two minds, guys. I'm in two minds. I'm just going to flow with it. I did something interesting yesterday with my adventure. I went, let's just go with it, right? Let's just make it up. I thought I was going to go up the river on a ferry. I decided last minute I was lining up to go up the up the Brisbane River on a ferry, and I was going to walk back to my car. Last minute, I got out of the line and went, no, I'm going to go down the river. It just showed me that, it's okay. We're not trees. We're not rooted. We can go any direction, right? You can make your mind last minute if you want to. Just go with the flow. Don't overthink it. Actually, just don't think it. Just do. And the book that I'm reading is about that. Like, just don't overthink things. Don't think at all. Just do. It talks about how when you're a pro athlete, I'm not talking about I'm a pro athlete, guys, I'm just giving you an example because I'm far from that. That pro athletes, they don't think about all the exercises they do in their movements. Like if they're a basketballer, they don't think about doing that slam dunk. They just know their body can do it because they've exercised so much and they've practiced it so much that they just know they can do it. So it's interesting, hey? So if you think about it, like when we're walking, every step I take, left leg up, right leg down. I don't think about it. I just walk. We don't have to think about it, right? So why do we overthink everything? Think about it, right? Like when I'm trying to edit a video for YouTube, I am so overthinking and it's not ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then half the time I give up and go, fuck it. It's too fucking hard. What's the title going to be? Oh, fuck, I just don't know. Couldn't be bothered. It's too hard. It's just too much overthinking. I'd love to get into the practice of just not thinking about it and just do it. Fuck it and just do it. Now it's interesting because Mike, if you're there still, I know he's at gym. He might not. He might be listening at the moment. Mike made a video a couple of weeks ago about sleeping in his camper, and it wasn't a great thumbnail. I mean, it wasn't a great thumbnail. But wasn't like one of those fucking guru ones that the writing behind the picture people and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't one of those catchphrased clickbait thumbnails, right? That's what is supposed to be what you're supposed to do, clickbait. I mean, it's all bullshit, right? But like I'm saying, Mike just did nothing normal. He just did normal stuff, nothing amazing. We're not amazing. We're not big, massive YouTubers, right? And he didn't do major editing. He just got it out. Probably didn't even think about it. Just thought, fuck it, just get it out. And guess what? He's like got 23,000 views, over 2,000 watch hours on one video. That wasn't a clickbait thumbnail, wasn't amazing editing. So, let's not overthink it. Just do it. Interesting, hey? Oh, okay. And here and get some breath. Oh. Wow. Okay, guys, I am far behind the chat. If there's something that you guys specifically want to tell me, can you put, let me know and just I'll go back and find it. Yes, it's up to 24K and still growing. Are you talking 5K watch hours? So you got 5K watch hours now on it. Seriously, Mike, are you on 5K watch hours? Oh my God, I'm so excited for you, mate. That just tells you, right? Oh, 5K views. Okay, right. That's amazing. Too many crazy people out these days. Too dangerous to go out. Oh, look, guys, you know what? I get it. But at the same time, guys, I'm not going to be dictated by, these crazy people, these fundamentalists that, want to uprest the world. Because, I would never have travelled if I thought that like that. I'm going to be honest, guys. I've taken, I've gone to places like, Myanmar, which is, they call Burma now, and just after the civil unrest, because I thought, fuck it. I mean, it wasn't war anymore, but it still was a little bit unsettling. But I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try to be as safe as I can, because you know what? If I walk down the street in Brisbane, it's safe. Well, unsafe. Driving a car can be unsafe, guys, and we still do that. But that's how I think, guys. And remember, I went to a fucking jail, remember? I stupidly read a book and went to one of the most notorious jails because I thought it'd be fucking funny. In hindsight now, I probably wouldn't have gone. But, I was 30-something. Dumb. Young. Susan's got here. I've only ever stayed up once for New Year's Eve. I would rather have a good night's sleep. Well, this is true too. Waking up on New Year's Day, on the first day of the year, rested, healthy, not hungover, is an amazing feeling, right? That's definitely what I did last year. And got up and then I walked my 12 Ks, I think, and finished off my holiday 100. And it's been a great year. I'm also mindful of myself that, I've done a lot this year. It's been a big year. I don't give myself any favours. Do myself any favours by, doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that and like just another challenge. Did I have to challenge myself again? Susan said, I kind of said that to you yesterday, Susan, because there's a lot going on at home and I've got to help the guys again with the ceiling sheets. And Susan's like, mate, 100 kilometres over 9 days is nothing compared to 75. It's like, that 75 hard was fucking hard. But you did it. This is a walk in the park. She didn't say this, but, stop being a fucking suck ass and just fucking suck it up, princess, and just do it. Susan didn't say that, but she was thinking it. I felt it. So, yeah, they took the memo. And, yeah, suck it up. It's good to exercise in the morning, right? And, yes, they probably didn't have to go out and exercise in the afternoon to do another 6Ks. But, the whole idea of this, for me, personally, is to tick off something challenging on day one of the year. And that's all I'm doing this for. Also for the fact that I enjoy my food far too much, that I've had some amazing Christmas lunches in the last 2 weeks, that, yeah, if I want to not undo all the hard work I did with 75 hard, then do this challenge Muriara and shut up. So there I am. 75 hard was such a amazing accomplishment to myself. I didn't think I could do it. I put it off many times because I didn't think I could do it. Then I just thought, fuck it, just do it. And yes, I was very pig-headed and I wasn't going to give up. But there was a lot of moments where I felt very fucking depleted, that I just had to push myself. And it just shows that if I stick at something, I can get things done. And I know people watching my channel probably go, oh my God, Dora, you start something like your sea glass thing and you've given up. I haven't given up, guys. It's just still there on the back burner like everything else. But something else was put in front of it because it was more important, like my health. And I always walk through here and breathe in all the goodness of nature. These beautiful trees that are just sitting here so beautifully. And they're rooted, right? They can't move. They can't change directions. But we can. Oh my gosh, my favourite little beach down there is looking very, very inviting for a swim. We probably should have wore our togs and went straight for a swim. We can do that. I can easily, after my walk, drive up here and go for a swim. Actually, no, I can't. I've got to go home and put sheeting, help the boys with sheeting on the ceiling. Because the sooner I can get that done, the sooner I'm free to go out and do a few things that I plan to do today. Okay, I'll stop in a second again and check out. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's stop here. Bit of shade. I'm not going to sit down because if I sit down I won't get up. Let's finish this drink off. So everyone's saying that I should go see the drone show. Yeah. So I don't know, I'm a little bit like, it's a little bit like AI really, to be honest. But they are drones, but they're controlled by a computer to make some beautiful pattern. I've seen pictures of it. They used to do one, well they had done one in, I think the last big fireworks last year in Sydney Harbour, and they had like whales and like Australiana theme, like, you know, koalas and kangaroos. It's supposed to be absolutely amazing. So to add to that, my client that I normally work with, he's rang me and said, hey, can we do something this evening for New Year's Eve? And, you know, ordinarily, you know, I normally pick my clients up or I get them to meet me somewhere, and then, you know, at night time I drop them home because, you know, it's night time's a bit dangerous. But I said to him, look, I'm not sure if I can do anything tonight. I would like to take him to the drone show because I thought the drone show would be something like, you know, that'd be really amazing to see. But at the same time, I don't want to have to take him home because if I'm already in the city, parked at my friend's place, and then to drive out of the city to take him home and then back into the city to go see the DJ, that's just too much, right? It's just too much. So I kind of said to him, look, I'm undecided. I said, but look, if I do come in, you need to talk to your mum and dad because I'll put you on the train. The train's fine, put him on the train and his parents can meet him at the other end. His parents can do something instead of me having to fucking mother him. So anyway, I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to do that for him. But I'm really debating if we'll go see the drone show. I don't have to go see the DJ. To be honest, I don't even have to buy a ticket. I might just make it up on the spot. If I decide to do the drone show and then walk back to my car and go, yep, I've got the energy, then I'll pull my clothes out and go get changed at my friend's house. Otherwise, just go home, right, and go to bed. Matt Launton. Hey, Matt. Oh, it's mainly off-grid there. Did I miss him? Hey, Jim. Hey, Jim. How you going? Sorry, I didn't see you there, mate. And Matt, my friend Matt. Don't forget to like. It's free, guys. Click, click, click. Yeah, it's not the same effect soon if I stay home. The fear of missing out, mate. You know what it is. That's half my problem, mate. Is my FOMO, fear of missing out. That's why I'm like a friggin' hyper rabbit on drugs. Just boing, 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 boing from one exercise to another thing, to another thing, to another thing. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you my little ducky. Quack, quack. Ducks in a row. Ducky's quite excited about today. It's the 31st of January. Sorry, 31st of December. Oh my God. 31st of December. Quack, quack, ducks in a row. It's really important to say that for me personally, guys. Quack, quack, ducks in a row. It really is a powerful statement of faking it till you make it. Like, you know, getting your ducks in a row is not easy, right? I never say that, you know, I sometimes feel like I've got my ducks in a row. Like, something really powerful happens, like, for example, you know, we got that house sit the other day. Okay, let's just walk, guys. Let me put my backpack on. Like, you know, the saying, so when getting that house sit, guys, that's like a quack, quack, ducks in the row moment for me. Like, my ducks are lining up, right? But by just even saying quack, quack, ducks in a row, quack, quack, ducks in a row, that's like manifesting. I'm like, it's an affirmation. And I use that saying so much, like 13 years ago. And since then, I've been using it quite a lot. If something's kind of like a bit stuck in my life, I'm feeling a bit stagnant, morning, I'll go quack, quack, ducks in a row, quack, quack, ducks in a row. And look, there's different things you can say, like, you know, if you're a God person, you could say the power of positive, all things are possible with God's help. All things are possible with God's help. I read this really amazing book called The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. He's a minister of some description, nomination. I'm not overly religious, but I do believe there is something, you know, higher than myself, of course, naturally. But, you know, I do believe, I love the Buddhist religion. I love the call to prayer in the Muslim faith. I think every religion has a beautiful bit. So I don't think I'm, you know, mainly Christian or anything like that, even though I was baptised Christian as a child, but I had no choice in that. My mum did that, right? So I'm not anti-God, but this book had some really powerful affirmations in it. I'm just trying to think of some other ones. All things are possible with Christ's help. Oh my gosh, I should know this. I read it 25 years ago. I've still got a copy. I haven't read it again recently, but I'm going to read it again next year, 2026, I will read it again. But there's so many powerful words of God that you can say. Mine's quack, quack, ducks in a row. But like, yeah, I just think affirmations are really, really powerful. And sometimes you've got to fake it till you make it, right? Like, I'm an amazing YouTuber. I'm an amazing editor. I'm an amazing live streamer. My channel's fucking shit hot. And I probably shouldn't laugh at myself. So anyone else in the chat want to share what they're very proud of themselves for this year? Susan did. I'm definitely proud of myself that I did 75 hard and I stuck at it. Starting it wasn't the issue. Finishing it was my issue. I got a message back from the 75 hard people on Instagram, and they said, congratulations for finishing 75 hard. They said, you know, many people start it, but only 1% of people actually finish 75 hard. I couldn't believe that. I thought, seriously? I thought way more people would have been able to finish it. But obviously, it's a timing thing, right, too. It's not even about health. I mean, it's about, you know, trouble, like trying to organise your day. And that was the biggest thing for me. I'm a little bit chaotic, if you haven't noticed. You know, and that's probably the ADHD in me, right? That, you know, I am just in everything and out of everything, and everything's amazing, and then there's just so many things I'm trying to do and balance all on my head. So yeah, that's the biggest thing for 75 hard. I had to like just get rid of stuff that wasn't important. Like get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Just drink the fucking water, read the book. I had to set really strict rules on myself to get it done. We're going to walk to the shipwreck and back today, guys. So shipwreck is just probably about a kilometre in front of us. And I may cut out, guys. If I do cut out, I probably won't come back, guys. But I've got to... Am I still there? Am I still there? Am I there? Hands up. Should I start singing? Because normally singing will make it happen. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Oh my God, I'm back. You are back. Oh my God, the singing worked. Crap. Definitely won't keep on singing, guys. That was just a joke because I thought no one would hear me singing. That's crazy. Wow, weird. Crazy, guys. Well, welcome back. I just went on a trip. I just went to Jamaica and back. Got myself some dreads. Had a bit of hash. Joking, guys. I'd love to go to Jamaica, though. Well, that was crazy, guys. I was literally in the chat with Susan. She's like, you've been cut out for 4 minutes. I said, oh yeah, I'm done. And then I went back to the live and I could see people saying, tell her to come back, tell her to come back. And I'm like, oh. And I'm like, I just won't cut out. I just let us just see what happens. Because sometimes when it buffs, I just cut out straight away. I just leave it and like, you know, just close down the live. Because I hate starting a new live, guys. I'm going to be honest, I hate starting a new live. It pisses me off. That's why I said I wasn't going to come back. Yesterday afternoon when I was doing a live, when I was walking in the city, I ended up having to do another live too because it cut out. Well, thanks for hanging around, guys, and putting up with the buffing. I realised I was buffing for like five minutes or something. So what happens? What do you see, guys, when it buffs? Do you see me at anything, or is it just like, what do you see? Blackness? Tell me. What do you experience when it buffs out? Can you hear me talking at all? Matt's got, Dora, your channel is badass. Shit hot. Is that because you just saw a badass on that chick running past? All right, so we're walking up to the Gander, which is the gun ship. I think most of you guys have seen this ship before. Of course, there's a little bit more high tide, so she's a bit covered more. But we know now the hull is the front of it, because Susan taught me that. I said, what's the front thing called? The bow thing? She said, it's the hull, Dora, the hull. One day that hull will fall. It looks impressive though, doesn't it? Let me get over here, let's see. There you go, let me see. There you go. Looks impressive, hey? It's like a ghost ship, guys. Look at it. Eerie. We need some ghost music and it's like, that's it. The picture was stuck. Oh, okay. Sometimes you loop saying things over and over. Hello, my name is Dora. 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 No, I'm not. It's not stuck. I just thought it'd be funny. I would make a. It would make a great paint. Oh, it would make a great painting actually, if the tide was lower. Oh, see, I like it higher because most times I walk past Susan, it's low tide. So I guess I'm probably very used to seeing it at low tide. I have hardly ever seen it at high tide, so it's quite pretty to see it like high tide like this. Very nice. Now, I seem to be just keep on walking, guys. I think I'm trying to neglect going back home and doing this action on the roof. Is that bad of me that I'm actually neglecting my job as a labourer today? Is it bad of me? I mean, they're not waiting for me, like they're doing other things. They said when I get home, they would start doing the sheeting. So I also figure if I do more Ks today, that way tomorrow morning I can just do one set of exercise tomorrow and just do maybe 5Ks or 6Ks tomorrow morning on the 1st of January, and then that's my holiday 100 done and dusted. That way I can get my feet up tomorrow afternoon and just relax or go for a swim. I don't know what I could do on the first day of January, no idea. It doesn't matter, right? But I think it'd be nice to relax into the day and just get out in the morning, do my exercise and be done. Because that's normal my day. I don't normally go and do 2 exercises a day. That's just 75 hard. And just to get this exercise in for holiday 100, I've been doing it. Look at these beautiful little flowers. Oh, that's my head. I think they call them chain daisies. Is that what they call them, Susan? Chain daisies? Because you can put them together. Like tie them together and make a chain. Could we do that? Let's try to do that. Hold on. Are they called chain daisies? Let me see if I can balance that there. Okay, stay. Let's see if we can make a chain daisy. Don't break. We made a chain daisy, guys. We put another one there. We could have a little bracelet. Should we get one more? I'll be back in a second. My daisies are huge. Okay. Well, my daisies are petite. I'm going to do another 2 and I'm going to make a big loop. Let's see what I can do. See what I do to get out of actually doing any work at home as a labourer? I just broke it. Okay, hold on. Let's do it again. Oops. Morning. Now we've got two. Now how do we join them together? Just got to join them together. See what happens, Dora. Just join them together, just like you've done. Don't think about it, just do it. Gently, 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 gently. Flower through the hole. Oh my God. Could be like a choker. Isn't that cute? Or a tiara, like mutiara, tiara, or it's a, I need to add one more in. Should we make one more? Fuck it, who cares? Yeah. Whoops. Okay, that was my cue not to. But it was fun. See how long it can stay there. Let's plug you back in. Okay, hold on. Never child out. Fuck yeah. Let's see how long I can walk like this for. Means I have to walk upright and not my usual like self. Walk like a model. Look like a constipated, don't I? That's cool. That's beautiful. Has anyone made a chain daisy before? I don't remember if I've made a chain daisy before, but that was really quite fun to do, guys. And yeah, as Bill said, don't lose your childlikeness. Doesn't matter how old you are, don't lose it. That's one I'm going to say. I love that about myself, that I just do these crazy little things, like stop in the middle of a live walking to make a chain daisy. And why not? Fuck it. Life's too short, man. Make a chain daisy. That's really pretty. That was really fun, actually, guys. I really enjoyed that. Can you imagine that as a bracelet? That'd be beautiful as a bracelet, if I can get it on my arm. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, okay, got an idea, guys. Wait till we get to the end here, and then we turn around. But I'm going to do something. I'm going to make a chain bracelet. I'm going to put it in this bracelet. I'll wrap it around it. That way I don't have to tie it up and make a bigger one. So, my chain daisy is not over. But our turnaround point's just here. Nice bit of breeze, actually, guys. Really nice bit of breeze. So, guys, do you do any rituals on the last day of the year? Susan, is there anything that you're going to do on the last day of the year? Bill, tomorrow for you, is there something that you'll do to symbolise the last day of the year? Crystal, if you're still there. Mike, if you're still there. Jimbo, if you're still there. Anyone new to the chat? I'd love to know. If I haven't said hello, sorry. I've been too busy making a chain daisy. A daisy chain. Yeah, I'd love to know. Is there anything you do? I don't think there's anything I particularly do, but I'm a little bit of a stickler to routine. I try to do all the things that I normally want to do on every day, like a daily routine, and I make sure I do them on the last day of the year. So like this morning, I've already done my body tapping. I did the coconut oil pulling. I did my green concoction. I did my lemon water. I've done my exercise. Well, I'm doing my exercise now, right? Looks like everyone's disappeared. How rude. That's all right, guys. But I'm going to I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this around my bracelet that I already have. Somehow, I'm going to wrap it around. I don't know how. It's a bit hard with one hand. But we're going to do it. We're going to try it anyway. Dora, we're going to try it anyway. Just wrap it around. We should start up there. Like my double chin. You know, my double chin is getting less, guys. It's getting less. Hopefully I can buy a friend's drone. She had a new one that they won't. Oh, okay, cool. That'd be good. Staying at home, I'm going to make chicken noodle soup. Yum. That'd be nice. Hey, so Matt, there's a drone show tonight in Brisbane. I'm actually thinking about going to go see it. I've never seen a drone show before. Okay, I'm trying to make my daisy necklace into a daisy bracelet. Kinda. It's not successful that well yet, but you know what? Hey, look, this is going to be good enough. Guys, what do we reckon? That works. That works. I've got water. Actually, I've got water. Okay. I know you were. Oh, geez, just by taking off my backpack, okay, I'm going to have to do that again, guys. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. Oh. Have some water. Have some water. Okay, drop my daisy. There's my daisy. Little daisy. Alright, so we've got a bracelet. And we have a bracelet. So we're going to try to wrap it around here. I thought I just did that, but obviously I knocked it with my backpack. So let's just wrap it around and move it around. It's not easy one-handed, I'm going to be honest, guys. Not easy one-handed. But we can do it. We can do it. Gently, Dora, gently. Gently, just move it down, move it down. Okay, and then wrap it around again. Wrap it around again. And when you put your backpack on, don't knock it. Don't knock it. Oh, crap. Do you like it? I love it. All right, with electrolytes and we're walking back, guys. Put you down. Okay, putting backpack on. Gently, Dora. Don't knock the flower. We got it. All right. Show you where we walked to, guys. Forgot about that. We're down at Woody Point. Drone show. So they have I don't know, I think about 100 drones in the sky, and they're all electronically all tied together somehow with a computer. No idea how. AI, I guess. And yeah, they make dolphins swimming in the sky, and whales and kangaroos popping around. I've never seen it. It's o'clock in Brisbane. So I actually think I'm going to do it, guys. I think I've talked myself into it. Thanks for helping. So cool, guys. So cool. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, Matt, how much is a drone that you're going to buy, and what one is it? I'm excited for you because I know you've wanted a drone for ages. Don't let bees smell your flower. No, don't. But you know what? Who wouldn't want to smell a flower, guys? Come on. Isn't that not beautiful? Is that not beautiful? It's beautiful, guys. I love it. And I made it. We made it on a live. We didn't think about it, guys. We just did it. And that's what I want to do more of next year is just thinking, talking about it, just do it. Just do it. You know, even me right now thinking about, oh, what am I going to do tonight? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Just fucking let the day unfold and see what happens. Just, yeah. So I'm not going to buy a ticket for tonight's DJ thing. I'm just going to wing it. If I feel great after the drone show, I will, yeah, I'll go buy a ticket at the door. It's not like a big rave where there's going to be millions and millions of people. It's only on at a small bar. It's actually a backpackers bar, actually. It used to be a backpackers bar. It used to be called Birdie's Bar. Now it's called the Beaumont. So, yeah. I'm sure you can buy a ticket at the door. And guess what? If you can't buy a ticket at the door, guess what? I don't go when I go home. I'm not unhappy with that either. So anyway, I want to go back to winging it. Winging it's much more better. Not making a paper daisy, just wing it. It's a DJI Mini, so it'll be second-hand from a friend. So it doesn't matter. Looks nice, Dory, doesn't it? It looks awesome, hey? Hey, so that's great. So it's one of those little drones. Yeah, okay. Easy to hold, you can control and handle, and you know, you can put it in your backpack very easily. I pulled my drone out the other day. It's too fucking big. I've got one of the Maverick Pros. They're way too big. But that was a technology, like, we did buy it like 8 years ago, mind you. It's too probably old to sell now. I think the last time I had a conversation with you, Matt, about it, you said you should sell it and just buy one of the mini ones. I don't think anyone would want to buy it. Though we should probably test it out and make sure it all works still. If it does work, and we can prove it works, someone might pay $500 for it. Because I think that's how much those little drones cost, about $500-600, don't they? So, Bill, now that there's not many people in the chat, we can talk a little bit more easily. Can you tell me a little bit more about your sugar levels and why you think that might have spiked and what you're doing to get it to go down? Yes, it's still worth it. Okay. All right. Well, Matt, every time you see me online, can you hassle me about the drone? Because the more time someone hassles me, the more I will get something, to get it done. Now guys, remember, it could cut out here. I'll just stay on. If it does cut out, guys, can you please stay in the chat? Hey, cut out, it's gone, Dora, gone. Cross, put a cross. Because that means I know that the live is completely over. Because sometimes, like, I can't tell if the live is done or not. I just stay there for a little while and see what happens. But let's not talk about it, because last time I talked about it, it happened, right? I don't know why, but maybe these buildings just block the cell tower connection. I know when I'm down on the beach down there, it blocks it completely. And tonight, the drone show, I'd love to do a live, but I don't think I'll be able to. When you get a high density of lots and lots of people together in the city, like, computer signals get shut. Like, you can't even send text messages. I've been in the city before at New Year's Eve, sending messages to people saying, happy Christmas, happy, New Year, and they don't get them till the next day or, in the morning, because there's just such a high density of people on phones that it blocks it. And that, I probably won't be able to do a live stream either. Though, Dora, she'll try. Okay, we're kind of falling out of my little... There we go. We're back in, guys, we're back in. Okay, so we're down to 12% battery too. And guess what? We have our battery pack in my backpack. Stranger things have happened, guys. Stranger things have happened. We might stop here in the shade and get the battery pack. Trying not to knock my little bracelet. And what has Matt said here? I've got a device in my arm and I have a hard-held device with alarms. Plus, I'm plugged into hospital and doctor's offices. Wow. We need a siren button alert on Dora's phone. Yeah, you do. Yes, I have them charged up actually, but after, because they're in the because they've been in, basically in the cupboard for years without using them. I don't reckon we've used it in 2 years. They won't be charged still, guys. So this is a battery pack I've got, guys. It's a really cool one actually, nimble. So that you can just stick on the back of your phone without plugging in. So it doesn't. So that way, I can still use my headphones. So I'm going to take out this thing because I don't need that. Obviously I don't use plug-in, what do you call them? I don't know, those things you shove in your ears for sound. Hydrate, guys, hydrate. I've lost him. Lost it again, guys. I lost it again. There we go. Oops. Okay, I think we're on. We're on. Okay. Oops. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay, I think we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna dress it, guys. We're gonna put this on a tree because it's beautiful and it should be put on a tree. There we go. Beautiful. That is actually really beautiful, guys. Really beautiful. All right. Wow, so basically the hospital knows when you're about to like go into a coma, basically. Is that what you're trying to say, Bill? Wow, that's pretty serious, mate. Shit. Really serious. Yeah, Matt, Bill has really struggled this year with his diabetes. I mean, you only just got recently completely fully diagnosed, isn't it, Bill, in the last 3-4 months? He was just really unwell and they couldn't figure out what was going on with him. And then they realised he's had diabetes. So I asked the question, Matt, if you were going to ask the question, how did you get it? Because it's pretty extreme. Like, you've got a really bad case of it. He used to drink lots of soda pop. Lots and lots of soda. Way too much sugar, right? I think you should always tell people, Bill, wherever you are, tell people about, how you've ended up with this, because I think it's really important. In today's age, see the amount of people that are drinking all these energy drinks. You see 20-year-olds with 2 big, 500 ml cans of Mother or, V's or Red Bulls. And that's a lot of sugar.
They go, you've been through?
It's a huge lot of sugar, and you just sit there and they're already overweight, and they look like they're not even 20 or something. They're just young teenagers, and they're buying 2 big cans, so they're drinking a litre of it. Not only is it all the bad stuff because they're energy drinks, but the sugar in it is really bad. So Bill, you're a spring chicken, you're over 50 now, but imagine if you'd started drinking the soda when you were younger. You'd be dead now, literally, because and this is where these kids are going, right? Honestly. So I'm really glad that you've stopped. I know it's pretty scary what you're going through right now, waking up feeling sick, your sugars are through the roof. It's very scary, but I'm really glad that you share it with us, Bill, because I think it's a stark reminder. I'm sorry to use you as an example, but it's a stark reminder of how important our health is. You can't redo the damage you've done, but you can share your knowledge of what's happened to you so that other people don't get it. Honestly, I think it's really important that your message that, I hate to, use your example, but at the same time, it's done. There's you can do. You have to live with what. But at the same time, we obviously want you to to be better. And I know you're looking at a lot of holistic kind of ways of, working on getting it better. I will look up my my natural therapy book I got for Christmas from my girlfriend, and to see what they say about diabetes, about natural therapies and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure you've probably found a lot of them by looking online, but let me just see what they have to say, and I'll let you know next time I see you. And next time you see me, ask me, Bill, to remind me, because I do get sidetracked a lot. Like Matt asked me about the drone, and I'm going to look down at my phone and let me see if I've been cut off, guys. Am I cut off? Am I cut off? Oh, there's 4 people there still. Oh. Oh, Matt, you're borderline diabetes. Shit. Well, mate, all I can say is there's still time. There's still time to reverse it. Look after yourself. Really look after yourself. Because if you can hear what Bill's saying in his chat, it's pretty scary. A couple of days ago, he was on his blood sugars were so bad it was coma level. And sometimes we don't hear from Bill because he's that sick. So it's very scary to hear. And I always send you prayers, Bill, that there's a miracle that can fix all this. But all I say, Matt, because you're a good mate too, there's still time. if you can, not go down where Bill is going or is, do anything in your power. And Matt, ask Bill questions. Ask him. I'm sure Bill will, be only ever so happy to answer questions to help you with your journey with it, that you don't end up where Bill is. Oh wow. So he tested you and you took some of his pills. Jeez, Matt. Please go to a doctor and actually get proper tested done. Don't be scared. Be empowered. Knowledge is power, man. Like, if you know what you're dealing with, you get a better chance of fixing it. But if you're not sure, you could be doing something completely wrong. I don't know. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't actually love doctors, but in this case, I think you definitely should get checked out to make sure, you are or you're not, or you're nearly there, and see what you can do to reverse it. Because, if it's not turned into full-blown, massive diabetes yet, maybe there's a way that you can reverse it with health. And, in the short term, maybe you need to take some medication. Like, I had high blood pressure for a little while, and I had to take 2 pretty strong tablets to control my blood pressure. It was pretty extreme because I wasn't looking after myself. And then, of course, I got on the tablets, and that was it. I thought, okay, I'm good on the tablets. And I kept on drinking and not looking after myself. So eventually I got my kick up the arse and went, you know what, I need to do something about it. Then I cleaned my health up, stopped drinking as much alcohol, regularly exercising, less sugar. And then bit by bit, I got off one of the medications. And again, I went to the doctor. I didn't, go rogue. And then she said, keep on checking your blood pressure daily. And if it stays the same for more than, 2-3 months, then try the next medication. Try to go off that one. But again, check your blood pressure. If it's, going up and down like erratically, then you need to stay on the medication. And my medication, I was off it. And I've been off the medication for, I don't know, about 3 or 4 years now. And I still check my blood pressure, not daily. But, it's at a healthy level now. And I think that's just due to the fact that I took the advice, I got on the medication. Because obviously, if you don't get on the medication, you can end up having a stroke or something. And I was being very proud. I didn't want to go to the doctor. I didn't want to be on any medication. I hate vaccinations and medications and stuff. I'm very anti. You probably nearly call me an anti-vaxxer. But that's a really negative way to call about that. I think it's just my body, my control. If I don't want to take a vaccination, I shouldn't have to take a vaccination. But I won't go down that political alleyway right this minute. But for the sake of blood pressure, diabetes, all those kind of things, heart, strokes, all that kind of stuff, they're very serious stuff. Don't fucking mess around with that shit. Get diagnosed properly. And if you need to take medication, take the medication. And then, try to clean your life up then. But you're important, Matt. Don't just go on a whim and think, okay, I'll just take my friend's medication, because it might not be the full effect. You might need more. You might be taking too much for you. That could be causing different things. So Bill, I'm guessing, will probably already be telling you that in the chat. And we have Miss M. Hello, Miss M. So Bill said he hasn't had alcohol since 1991. Okay, so Bill's already telling you. Bill is already dadding you. Listen to Dad. Dad has been around. He's doing unfortunately, he's being the example now, and he can give the examples. Hey Em, how you going? Em, guess what? It is the 31st of December here in Australia. It is 8:55 a.m. on Wednesday. So yes, I'm in the future. So guys, if you haven't met Em is from America. She's not new to my community. She's in our community. She's just new to me. I've never met her before until today, a couple of days ago. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. Hey, look, guys, I didn't get cut off either. How's that? We did one continuous live. We're living. We're alive. We're living. We are live streaming from, this is Margate Beach, guys. Margate Beach. We have people swimming. We have people stand-up paddleboarding. Can you see the stand-up paddleboards, guys? Anyone tried stand-up paddleboarding before? It is very, very fun. We've got someone with a sea kayak here. More stand-up paddleboards. People just swimming. People walking their doggies. People just lying in the sun. Someone putting their boat in, or boating out. So what a way to finish the last day of the year. And do you have any rituals that you'll do on the last day of the year, tomorrow? Anything particular that you do on the last day of the year? I mean, you don't have to. I don't particularly have a ritual that I particularly only do on the last day of the year, but I do like to make sure that on the last day of the year I get all my little routines that I normally do all into, like, I get them all done. So this morning I did a 10-minute meditation, no scrolling on my phone. I read a few pages of a self-help book, and then no scrolling. I quickly got myself ready to go walk, got my concoctions ready. I do a apple cider vinegar, lemon with turmeric, cinnamon, all these things, concoction, fennel seeds, honey. I scull that down. The green powder with some collagen powder in it. Scull that down. Go to the beach, put my hands in the air and say, thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, my angels, for, making me wake up this morning. Very, very grateful to wake up. Some people didn't wake up this morning. And then I do a jumping for joy. And then Bill, my mate, gives me shit about my jumping for joy. And then, I'm walking. I wasn't going to walk too far this morning. I was just going to do about 5Ks. By the time I get back to the car, I reckon I've probably done about 6, which is okay. That's great. I'm trying to sidetrack myself, guys. I really don't want to go home. I've got Diego at home with a friend, and they're putting up ceiling panels on the deck roof. Not roof, ceiling. Ceiling sheets? Yes, it's ceiling sheets, that's right. I'll get it right. So there's 2 of them holding the ceiling sheets up, and they're on planks, so they're holding them up. So, the ceiling's quite high. And then they asked me to help them to hold the panels in with 2 hands while they're nailing them, when they start off nailing. Because when they're nailing, they can't use one hand. So they don't want the ceiling panels to drop. So technically they should have hired a ceiling thing. This thing holds up the ceiling panels. I don't know what happened. They didn't. So guess what? That's my job today. I did it for about 3 or 4 hours yesterday, and it sucked, guys. It sucked. Because I'm using different arm muscles that I'm not used to. And it hurt. Poor Dora. Shut up, Dora. Stop your complaining. Again, I should be very, very grateful. Diego is renovating our house. I mean, the fact that he can do that himself without us hiring, hiring people to do it. it's costing us hardly anything, right? Just our manpower. So I should not be complaining, and I should suck it up, princess. Yes, that's right. I am a princess. Suck it up. So anyway, I'm walking back to the car. I've been drinking lots of water, hydrolytes, and when I get back to the car, I'll have some protein powder. These are all the things I do that I try to do daily. It's not easy, it's a lot. But I do them for my own, and it could be a placebo effect, mind you. I could be like, the collagen powder is like a bit of a buzzword these days. Everyone thinks everything's got collagen in, right? Put collagen on it, they can add an extra $50. Could be. Yeah, interesting, Em. I'm reading your message about your blood pressure, that when your blood pressure goes up when you put on weight. Yep. That's another reason why, losing weight and getting to a healthy range and staying there is good for you. Because you're kind of basically balancing your heart rate, blood pressure. And then, if your blood pressure is good, you don't have to take medication and it's not causing any other issues, right, health-wise. And then if you're at a healthy weight, less pressure on the bones in your body, less knee problems, that's what I'm heading for, less fatigue, and I guess if you're at a healthy body weight, less health problems, right? That's the aim of the game, right? I mean, think about the weight loss industry is massive, guys. They actually don't want you to lose weight. They want you to put on weight so they can sell you a potion or give you that's why Ozempic, all those things are very expensive, right? Having a fat loss surgery, I mean, that's a very, very popular surgery now. I know probably about 10 friends of mine that have had the fat loss surgery. I mean, it's extreme to get your stomach cut out, right? Extreme. When really, a lot of these people just need to just stop eating shit. But it becomes a bit of a mental health thing too, because, when you like food, like I'm going to be honest, I love food. When you love food, it's hard to stop it. It really is hard to stop. But, these are things that, that we're dealing with in this life that we live right now. 50 years ago, there was no problem with, fat. There was a few fat people, but not many. You look at our landscape now, pretty much every second person is less fat. That's generalising, guys, it's very bad. But, you think about it, to be fit is not the norm anymore. 50 years ago, most people, it wasn't about being fit, you were normal, right? Now, there's kind of there's no in between. You're either fat or you're fit. Again, generalising, guys, but you think about it. You walk down the shopping centre, what do you see? Mainly fit people, mainly overweight people, or mainly in between? What I'm sadly seeing a lot now is overweight teenagers. Think about it. I was a beanpole till I was about 19, 20. I hardly had boobs. I had hardly any fat on my body. Mind you, I played a lot of tennis. I ate like a cow. I ate so much food. Good food though. I wasn't eating a lot of sugar. I played a lot of tennis. I didn't drink a lot of alcohol. I was always moving. Now, kids, it's completely different. They're very more solitude. They're playing computer games in their bedroom. They're not getting enough light. They're not getting enough movement. They're not eating good food. They can, order Uber Eats in. Different life, right? Sorry to bring the chat down. Let's not do that. But end of the day, I'm not here to talk about pretty things. Talking about experiences in real life. And our friend in the chat, Bill, is suffering from stage 2 diabetes, and it's quite bad, it's a condition. And our friend Matt in the chat is talking about how he thinks he has diabetes. You know, that's extreme, that's another thing, you need to get that sorted out. You know, Instagram, that's why I don't use Instagram that often anymore, because Instagram is it's all pretty stuff. It's not, we don't talk about the serious things. It's like, you know, everything's amazing. Like, we fake the pictures. The pictures are very, you know, they're set up, or, you know, they're photoshopped. On YouTube, it's not so much photoshopped and staged. I mean, there still is a little bit. But, you know, especially lives, when you're doing a live stream, you can't fake it, mate. This is how I look. No AI here. I own all these dots. I've got a big nose. I've got squiddy eyes. I've got freckles. Got a bit of a double chin happening. But you know what's me? I love me. I wouldn't be me without those things, so embrace them. Don't run away from them. Don't hide what you have. You were given these traits. There's some traits I might be able to get rid of, like double chins. Mind you, I probably had about 3 double chins about 4 months ago. I've definitely got rid of a couple of double chins. So I'm good. I'm good. So, you know, sometimes you can change some of your things that you don't really particularly love about yourself. But, you know, learn to embrace them. Like freckles, right? I could wear a shit ton of makeup to cover them up. A lot of my friends do. I don't. I'm like, whatever. I'm going to embrace them. Morning! Check this out, guys. This guy's coming on one of these, like, I don't know what you even call these things. They're motorised somethings. In his mouth, he's holding a GoPro. That's crazy. What do you call those things? It's not a scooter. All right, we're nearly back to the car. We'll get in the car. I'll tell you how many Ks I've done, and we'll work out how many Ks left I've got to do till I finished a holiday 100, which was 62 miles or 100 Ks over the Christmas season to help fight off the food comas and the Christmas spread with a spare tummy. Spare tyre, that's it. Spare tyre. Spare tummy, that's a bit weird. Toilets, guys. If you want to go to the toilet, it's a very big toilet block. Oh, look at that little doggy. It's a little dash hound. Hello, little guy. He's very cute. Look at him. My sister down in Sydney has a dash hound called Bruce. He's so cool. So cool. I'll go read your comments in a second, guys. I can't read while I'm walking. There's a very big glare on my screen. Maybe 2026 I'll shout myself a new screens on my phone. Like, you know, it's not a screen, but like a screen protector. Screen protector, that's it. Maybe I'll get a new screen protector that's glare resistant so I can actually live stream and actually see the chat. Would that be cool? Does it really matter though, guys? Does it really matter? We are nearly back at the car, guys. We have nearly done it, guys. We could go get our togs and go for a swim. But you know what? I'm going to go straight home and help the boys put up the ceiling panels. That way, the sooner it gets done, the sooner I can be done with it. And it's much cooler in the morning. By the time it gets to lunchtime, it gets really, really warm. And yeah. Now, where's my car? Didn't go past it, did I? No, I found it. I found my car.
I know you love me.
So guys, I put the camera down a lot. Look at my feet. So so that I don't show children. I try not to show children. Now, normally I would stop and do some push-ups, but not today. Not when we're going to be holding ceiling sheets up on the ceiling, on the deck, because that will be hell. Hello, car. All right, guys. How many Ks do you reckon we did today? How many Ks did we do? Right, I've got some protein powder in here. Let's shake that up out of the car so we don't get it in the car, because I've done that a few times already. Actually, had about 3 really bad experiences with protein powder going all through my car. It was not pretty. That's why we shake it outside of the car. All right, guys, how many Ks do you reckon we did this morning, guys? How many Ks did we do? Right. Okay, car on. Crap, it says it's 34 degrees. Whew. Okay, it's warmer than I thought, guys. Whew. Okay. Let's turn the extra air conditioning on. Let's put you up here. Oh. Okay. Thank you, feet. Thank you, feet and legs and knees. I love you, knee. Oh, I try to kiss my knee. I can't kiss my knees, too tight. I love. I'm so grateful that my knees, my legs, my ankles, my body takes me on all these amazing walks. So I'm very, very grateful for it. Okay, so I saw something here that Bill said Bill's talking a lot about his health. So Matt's saying he doesn't drink the diet drinks with acetone or whatever, that bad drug chemicals in it. Yeah, I don't like those drinks either. If you're gonna have to drink a soda drink the full sugar. That fake sugar, that's bad. So Bill's never had any drinks in his life. Em's saying here, my therapist had a gastric bypass surgery. She lost too much weight. She looks sickly thin, face hollowed, yeah. It's Bill's 158. I work in Stone. Hey, Shanster. Hey, I'm just at my local beach, actually, Shanster. So this is Redcliffe. Hey, Shannon. What date are you going to be in Brisbane again? I know it's February. Mate, Bill will come back from all this, even with all his health problems he's got. He will come back fitter and healthier than all of us. And Bill, I'm just remembering you're 71 years old, I think. So Bill's 158 pounds and 5'7". I think I'm about 5'7", so you're about 175 centimetres tall. A motorised scooter. So Shanster, you've been around for a while. Sorry, you probably even left. I haven't even seen your chat. I'm about to finish up, guys. I'm just having a look at the chat. Em's got here, I'm thankful I don't wear makeup every day. When I do put makeup on, I put a light makeup on. Yeah, exactly. Less is more, right? Less is more. Shannon, when are you here? When are you in Brisbane? So guys, Shannon is my friend from America. She is a cruiser. She loves cruising. She's doing a cruise from Sydney into the South Pacific. And she's coming to Brisbane to meet up with one of her cruising friends. And I am trying to monopolise a bit of her time, maybe an hour or two, just to catch up and say hello. So Em's got, you are in my thoughts and prayers, Bill and Matt. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Em. Shannon, calling Shanstar. Shannon, when are you in Brisbane? Brisbane. Okay, I'm back. Shannon, when are you back? When are you in Brisbane? February something. Because I'm going to Sydney on the 7th of February. I'm going to be in Sydney. Oh, you're cruising out of Brisbane. Okay, you're cruising out of Brisbane. Yeah, tell me your dates because I'm trying to organise a trip. I'm trying to organise 2 trips actually. One to Bali, but one to in February next year. I'm going to Sydney to see a rave called Dream State. A couple of my favourite DJs are playing, Gareth Emery. And that's on the 7th of February in Sydney. And then after that, I'm going to go by train to go see one of my childhood friends who has just moved away in the last couple of years from Brisbane. She lives at Albury, Wodonga, and it's on the train line that goes to or past near our friend Susan from High Country Homestead. So I'm going to go on a boat. I'm going to go on a train trip to Albury, stay overnight or a couple of nights with my friend Carmen, who's like my childhood friend from the neighbourhood. I used to play tennis with her on the roads. That's why we were always so skinny as young kids, because we were playing tennis on the roads. And then she's going to drive me to Susan's house. So I'm so excited. Bill's got Matt. I'm here when I'm not. No, when I'm not, I'm very much sick. Yeah, this is true. Well, I'm going to go. Happy New Year's Eve, Dora. Thank you very much, Em. And I really hope that my wish for you also is that 2026 is an amazing year for you, Em. Amazing for all my friends. I mean, obviously, Bill, I really hope that 2026 is a better year for health for you. Major health for you, Bill. Major. And Bill and Matt, Matt, also, you need your health sorted out next year too. Shannon's got here. I will be in Sydney the 15th and 19th of Feb. Then Brisbane until, okay, so from the 19th to the 22nd, you'll be in Brisbane. And then on the cruise until the 5th of March. Then I have a whole day free on, okay, let me screenshot this, guys. On the, is that the 5th of March? Okay. All right. One of those dates is going to work because, let me just look at those dates again. 22nd. I'll be back. I'll be back by then. So you're here from the 19th to the 22nd. Okay. Cool. And then you're going to be here for one day on the 5th. So you fly back, you come back on the 5th and you fly out that night. Is that what you're doing, Shannon? Okay, I'm sorry. Sydney to the 18th. Okay, so the 18th. Okay, that's all right. So you've got an extra day in Brisbane. So you've got a few more days in Brisbane. Okay, that works out because I plan to go a couple of days before the 7th to Sydney and then an extra week to go to my friend's house, Carmen, and then a couple of days with Susan. And then probably back to Sydney and then back home. So that could work out really well. I fly home on the 6th. Okay, plenty of time. We are definitely going to meet up, Shannon. I will monopolise any bit of time I can get just to meet you. I mean, it doesn't have to be a long time. Quality over quantity, right? It doesn't have to be like a 4 or 5 hour meetup. It could be just an hour meetup. We just go to the bar and have a drink. Or we could just go for a quick walk around the Brisbane city, wherever you're staying. Are you staying with your friend or are you staying in a motel or hotel or something? So guys, if you go check out Shansta's travels, Shannon doesn't just do cruising. She does a lot of, like, for example, I watched a series of hers in Jamaica. It was Jamaica. I'm sure it was Jamaica and Hawaii. So when she gets off the cruise ship, she's going around and doing all these adventures, right? So she's like me. She's adventurous. She's 40 something and she's living her best life, and she's traveling. She's working hard to travel. She's not working hard to work. She's working hard so she can travel. And that's pretty much my ethos in life. The Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn in Brisbane. Where's that? So I'm doing at the moment, Shannon, you'll be asleep by the time I do lives in the afternoon. I'm doing lots of lives in the afternoon, walking around Brisbane City. So if you have a look at my a couple of my lives in the last couple of days, I've been doing adventures walking around Brisbane City. It's so beautiful. I'm going to a drone show tonight, actually, Shannon. So they got fireworks. The Sydney fireworks is the big one in Australia, but Brisbane has a little fireworks, and they're having a drone show. I've never seen a drone show, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's 9 o'clock tonight. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. In my area, holidays in are no longer there. Dora is an inspiration for us all. Well, thank you, Matt. But, you know, I try to motivate. I guess that's probably the better word for it. I don't expect you guys to do what I do, like, you know, jump on the beach or, you know, do all this walking. I'm more like, you know, inspiring you to just move your body, right? And try to look after yourself, because as much as I love travel, but if I don't look after myself, I can't travel. Like my friend Jazz Nomad TV, you guys know her. She's been traveling for 2 months in Africa. And she's come home. And before she left, she went on a trip. She was in Spain. She met up with one of my other YouTube friends. And she could hardly walk. She was so overweight. She couldn't catch her breath catching up with our friends walking. She's like, hey, you just got to stop. I've got to catch my breath. And she's like, how can I travel if I can't walk? So I guess that's probably why a lot of the times I do all this exercise, because like I love travel. So how can I travel if I can't walk and if I can't exercise properly? And my leg, if my knee doesn't get better, guys, or I can't get it better because it is what it is. But like if I can't maintain my health to walk, I can't do these adventures. I can't go hiking and go waterfall chasing and looking up like platypus chasing and all these kind of things. Okay, so Shannon's got here in Brisbane, Central Holiday Inn. I try to watch your replays. I love the one recently with your mum. Oh, the cooking one. Oh, right, yeah. Don't watch all my replays, guys. I always say that, guys. I do too many lives. I do not expect you to watch my replays, guys. You have better things to do. But Shannon, what I'm trying to say is the last couple of days I've been doing lives from Brisbane City. I went on a ferry ride yesterday up the river, and then I walked back through the Brisbane. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to do that again this afternoon, but you guys will be asleep. My friends in America will be asleep. My friend Mike, who doesn't sleep very well, and Bill Myers, who doesn't sleep very well, sometimes pops in, but I always say, go sleep. Hey, Declan, it's Declan. Declan, I'm about to leave. But guys, check out Declan. It is B3 Aussie. He is let me make him a moderator so you guys can see him. And he can see you guys. So Declan is my new friend. Well, he's not a new friend, actually. He's been a friend for a while. But, yeah, Declan is in Tasmania, guys. He's in the bottom of Australia, Tasmania. He does adventures like me. He does walking over bridges, walking everywhere. He's like me, but male. And you're probably going, poor guy, what the hell? He's a great guy, guys. You know me. Where Aussie people are just, you know, we're fun, we're lighthearted, we love a bit of sarcasm. Declan's the same. So if you like doing live streams, which a lot of you guys do, check out Declan, okay? B3 Aussie is Declan, not Deacon. Did I call you Deacon the other day? Hi, Michelle. Who's Michelle? Is there a Michelle in the chat? Hi, Michelle. How you going? Much appreciated. Aussie made. Yes, Aussie made. So guys, let me introduce a few people.
So Declan, I think I've introduced you a few people already, but Shannon's to travel you probably haven't met. Shannon's actually, we're just talking about meeting up actually, Deacon. Shannon's from America. She's a big cruiser. Loves cruising. But every time she does a cruise, she's always off land doing all the adventures. So if you go to her channel, you see a Hawaii series. I'm sure there's a Jamaican series. She's chasing waterfalls. She's like me. That's why I really want to meet Shannon, because I think we're like very similar kind of people. But Shannon's to travel is coming to Brisbane in February. She's doing a cruise and we're going to try to meet up. We're not going to try, we're going to meet up. Then we have Matt Launton. Matt Launton is a good mate of mine. He's from Cheshire. He loves droning and he's going to get a new drone in the new year and he's going to do lots of drone footage. So Matt Launton loves live streaming. He loves live streaming. So he's probably going to do some live streaming when he gets a drone. And then we have Michelle. I don't know who Michelle is, but hello, Michelle. Nice to meet you. I'm Dora from Australia. And then we have Bill Myers. Bill Myers is my good mate. He is from Iowa, and it's freezing cold in Iowa at the moment. There's a lot of fog. It's snowing. It's just chaotically cold. Bill Myers is like the father of our chat. He's a great guy. We have a lot of respect for Bill. Bill has had a few health problems this year with his diabetes, but you know, he's always so friendly, so positive. Regardless of what's happening in his life, he's positive, and I think that's really powerful. Bill has some fish content on his channel, but he's not a creator, guys. But you know, he's a great friend of mine. I met him through live streaming and he just supports my channel, so I'm very thankful for him. And I don't know if there's anyone else in the chat. There's been a few people that come and go. My mate Paul's probably lurking in the background. My friend Debbie Sue's probably lurking in the background. Hi Debbie, if you're there. Mwah. Mwah. And Jazz could be lurking in the background for it too. Michelle, you need subs. Who's Michelle? Hello Michelle, say hello Michelle. Is Michelle one of your friends, Matt? Is Michelle a content creator? Michelle, come say hello and say, you know, what you do, what's your content about. Introduce yourself. I've introduced everyone in the chat now. So be free to, you know, click on each other's, you know, profiles and all that kind of stuff. Michelle is my friend from Brisbane. I am staying, oh, hello, okay. Oh, hi Michelle. Well, I'll probably hopefully get to meet Michelle. Because if I meet Shannon, maybe she'll be with Michelle. Always like to make a new friend. Oh, okay. Well, hello, Michelle. Nice to meet you. Where are you based in, Michelle? Are you in, I'm in Brisbane, sorry, in Redcliffe. Let me just flick the channel around. I'm in Redcliffe. Moreton Island is just here. You can't see it, but that's Redcliffe Beach. Oh, so Michelle, are you a content creator? Because I think what Matt did, Matt is he's a super connector. He likes to make friends with people and he connects people in the chat. So that sub is subscriber. So like, for example, I'm a subscriber of Shannon. Shannon is a subscriber of me. We're friends, we follow each other. But in the YouTube world, they call it subscribers. Instagram, it's follow. You've snorkeled the wrecks in Moreton Island, just over here. Yeah, it's beautiful over there. Beautiful snorkeling, yeah. There you go. Wow, Shannon, you've actually been across the road from where I live, literally. I'd love it if we had some time that I could take you on an adventure. And Michelle, you're welcome to join us. Or Michelle, if you have an adventure planned already for Shannon and I could come along for a ride, I'd love to come. Like we could go hiking, like we don't have to go for long hikes. We could just go up to Mount Glorious. There's a beautiful waterfall there called, what's it called? Oh, there's just a beautiful waterfall. It's a nice walk. It's not very long, but a beautiful waterfall. Yeah, there's many places we can go. There's even Mount Cootha has a waterfall that's right in the middle of Brisbane. So there's lots of amazing adventures we could do together. So everyone's telling Michelle that if Michelle gets 50 subscribers, she can do live streaming. Oh, is it Michael or Michelle? I've completely got this wrong. It's Michael, isn't it? No, it's Michelle. It's Michelle. Yep. Well, welcome to the chat, Michelle. You're welcome here anytime. A friend of Shannon's is a friend of ours. Shannon and I met in through a live stream, actually. I don't know one of your foodie friends that's a cruiser. I met you in the chat. We just got talking, and then I went to look at your channel, you looked at my channel, and then before you know it, we're friends, and then we're going to meet up. We'll definitely figure something out for sure. At least I know I'm going to be here. Michelle has 3 subs now. Foodie. You're a foodie? I'm a foodie. I love food. That's why I have to walk lots, because I just love food. Anyway, on that note, guys, I finished off my protein powder. Let's finish off a bit of hydrolytes. Oh, let me tell you how many Ks I walked. So I'm just going to zip out for a second. I don't think it'll lock off, but if it does lock off, like for example, when I go out of this to check my Ks, the live stream could lock off. Don't think anything happened, guys. I'm not going to come back. But if I don't come back, I'm wishing you a very, very happy new year, safe new year. I will go see the drone show tonight. I will do a videotape of it. I won't do a live. I might do a live, who knows? But just in all my heart, guys. Okay, let me do this. Hugs, kisses. Thank you very much for the support this year. 2025 has been an amazing year, and YouTube has been part of, my world, my life this year. It's not a big part of my life, obviously, but I let you into my adventures with my health and, all my challenges that I've done this year. And you've supported me so much, guys, and I really appreciate that. Like with the 30-day walk I did for a 30-day K walk I did for mental health, and my 75 hard, all the things, right? You guys have been there to support me, and I really appreciate that. Really, internally appreciate that, because like even subscribing to me, it's a big deal. Watching, giving me any of your time is precious. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to say, mwah, thank you. I'm going to see the drone. I cannot wait to see the drone and tell you all about it tomorrow morning when I go walking again, and we finish off my holiday 100. Woohoo! But I'll be back in a second. If you don't come back, you know why, because it called that. I want to tell you how many Ks I've done. Guys, I've done 6 Ks. So that's what I wanted to do. So that means I've got, frig. I had 22 Ks left to do. No, 23 Ks. I had 23 Ks left to do this morning. So that means I've got 17 Ks left. I will probably do 7 Ks this afternoon, walking around Brisbane before I see the drone show. That means I have 10 Ks left to do tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Deb, I'm sorry, Deb. I'm about to go. Oh, my God, Deb. Okay, I'm really glad I got to see you, Deb. I wish you a very, very happy new year, Deb. I hope you had an amazing time with your family, Deb. Her family came from Colorado. Her children came, and her grandchildren. And she's been busy with her family. I'm sending you hugs, Deb. Thank you, Deb. Thank you for being my friend this year, Deb. It's been lovely to get to know you. We're Facebook friends now. It's lovely that, we get to, communicate. Like, you send me a photo of your family at Christmas time. It was lovely. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. Better late than never, Deb. Matt. Matt's just having a bit of a go at you, Deb. He's having fun. You know that. You know what he's like. He's a shit stirrer. He's from Cheshire, the Cheshire Cat. See you guys.